Welcome to Talks with Don, episode 36, entitled Be a Good Steward of Your Rewards While You Are Entrusted with Them. As always, we want to get started off with some libations for the ancestors. This is for the ones who stepped up to the calling, whose voices were heard. Ashe. This is also for the ones who wanted to step up to the calling, but due to oppression, they didn't. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Good evening. Good evening. As always, we're going to get started off with a song by yours truly entitled The Process, available on all streaming platforms. The saying goes that water seeks its own level. You was attracted to ice on the key to the door is that life's about level. This is a tale about angels. When you got the gift, what's a lotus? The petals. God say protected, it's potent, it's special. And come for the gift, try to run with the gift. Inherently, you must be one with the gift. You cannot take this and code it through time. Perfection of craft must be molded like iron. Here you go, son, just hold it as mine. Decipher from chosen and spiritual crime. Infinity stones and songs I came to collect. Sunshine is bright, but rain is so wet. To hear the calling, I had to be alone. The casualty of wrongs, the rarity of stones. Flawless, diamonds, sapphires, rubies. Sometimes it feels like a duty. Missing the signal can become spooky. You never know the hour to be bestowed with the power. If you go through the fire, come out cleaner than the shower. 7:20 is the time that I picked up that day past this test, get the crown. You gon' be great, don't be late. I won't be late. You are talking to someone that owns estates. This message inside is for you to discover myself. I had to be myself as a youth. Protect what I had to call on recruits. Too many soldiers to fit in a coup. If you are never alone, I can't hear you calling. Dark night of the soul visions of people's hands falling. The gift that we discuss, you can't touch it or see it. You must be careful of energy leeches. Learn to discern the finicky species, the ones that get it, get it. If you hit a still, motherfucker, just beat it. I'm ashamed. Know the hour should be bestowed with the power. If you go through the fire, come out cleaner than a shower. You never know the hour to be bestowed with the power. If you go through the fire, come out cleaner than a shower. Break these chains, break these chains. Thank you to the pieces needed for character development. let's jump straight into it. Episode is entitled Be a Good Steward of Your Rewards While You Are Entrusted with Them. I won't say too much personally or say anything personal about the situations that I'm talking about. I'm just using that to give an example. There are a few people here in my city where I'm located that have had businesses and they're no longer operating. And me being a spiritual person, I always check people by their spirit or by the fruits of their spirit, and I try to assess situations based on a higher or spiritual perspective. And when I look at certain situations of these people that are no longer operating, the common theme amongst these people is they were not good stewards of their rewards. They treated their employees crazy. They talked to customers crazy. And it just behooves me how, as a melanated person, that you expect to thrive in business when you treat the people that are key components to making your will keep going, you treat them like less than. And so my lesson in that, as always looking at what's going on with someone else as a lesson of what to do or what not to do, has always taught me, always, one, when you're in business, value the customer. Secondly, and they right there neck and neck, so I won't even say one and two, value the customer and value the people that are working for you. Because what goes around most definitely always comes around. And I think a lot of people don't understand that concept when they're in the high tide of what you would call business, because every business goes through what you would call ebbs and flows. It's like that. Depending on certain times of the year, based on what's going on with then the systems incorporated into society. I can't put it any plainer than that. You just gotta watch how you treat people. You know, one, you never know who somebody is spiritually when you're disrespecting them. You don't know their spiritual authority, ranking, or the power that they hold. Two, you don't want to attract more lower vibrational things to you by putting out a low vibration. Three, even while you're still operating in business, if the word gets around that you are not treating people fairly or treating people with respect, that can shy people away from what you have going on. Also in business, you always want to keep your space as tidy as you would keep your home. That should be a given, you know. It's a lesson in life as well. Treat people how you would want to be treated, because you don't want lower vibrational energy circling back around to you. A lot of people think they can escape it. A lot of people think they can, use nefarious means to transfer karma on other people, but it's no way to escape the energy that you put out. It's no way. And like I always say, the longer it takes for a lesson or what we call karma to come back to somebody, the worse it is when it comes. So always be mindful of the energy that you put out there. I could give you story on story about some of these people that are no longer operating in business. But it's just, you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. I'll just give you one example. I'll give y'all one example. There's a guy here in Houston. I didn't really frequent his business a lot, but my twin brother did. As Pisces always are gonna treat people how they want to be treated first. So this guy found himself, talking to the same girl that my brother was talking to, but my brother wasn't interested in the girl the way he was, and he didn't even want to deal with the female anymore, so she charged him up to talk crazy to my brother, and it just ended up going sideways, and come to find out, he's no longer operating. And it just goes to show you that respect people who respect you. One, a lot of people don't have integrity and morals. And it's like one of the previous videos that I talked about. Are you a giver or a taker? And a lot of people in small startup businesses, they just get into the business for what they think they can take. But business is always a reward of your spirituality. And a lot of people think business is more physical, but when people understand that business is more spiritual than anything, and based off of your energy and how your energy is not interfering, but interacting with others, the type of energy that you put out. So business is more about who you can help. And the more good energy that you put out, the more good energy you're going to get back. It may not come when you expect it to come, but it's always going to find and return the sender when you put good energy out. Just as when you put nefarious energy out, it's going to find its way back to the person that, put it out there into the atmosphere. So I know this is a short one, but if you're somebody that's an entrepreneur, always be mindful of the energy that you put out to your customers, to the people that are your employees, because you just never know when the energy that you put out, if it's nefarious, you never know how it's going to come back to you, and you never know when it's going to come back to you. So before you put out any crazy energy in business, the first thing you should be thinking about is, would I want somebody treating me like this as a customer, or would I just want somebody treating me like this as a person? So, man, thank you to the people that are tuning in Like, share, and subscribe. Be a good steward of your rewards while you are trusted with them. Ashe.